I needed this visit.
I interrupted something?
It's the jaw-dropping Sistas season finale.
Something is up. I've been waiting for this moment.
Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sistas review. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to. But if not, just sit back, relax while we get into this messy thing. Now, I believe this is the extended trailer for season 8, episode 22, entitled Before You Walk Out My Life. And we know that this is the season finale. Thank God. Y'all, we made it. Woo! On this tedious journey. But we made it. So in this preview, first thing first, we see that Calvin and Sabrina are sharing an embrace. And Rich walks into her house and asks if he's interrupting something. Yes, you are. And why are you even here? It amazes me how much I can't stand this character. I honestly believe that I dislike Rich more than I dislike Zack. And that says a lot. Rich handles Sabrina as if she's a puppet on his string. And what I mean by that is, one moment is, I don't want to be with you. Psych, I changed my mind. I want to be with you. I will purposely ignore you for a month, but tell you I haven't broken up with you. And you're still my girl. Where they do that at? The narcissistic tendencies and behaviors is out of this world when it comes to the character of Rich. And it's also interesting to see, how many women actually have a sense of compassion for him. Because to me, everything that Rich does, he does with such intentionality and purpose that I can't have compassion for that. I just honestly think that Rich is a trash individual. I believe he is a horrible individual. And the way that he continues to play with Sabrina is just downright disgusting to me. I do not like this character. I don't even believe there is any saving grace for him when it comes to me. I don't think that Rich can do anything other than leave the show to make me happy. I think that's all that brother can do, is make me happy. And I said, I don't trust Sabrina enough to do the things that I want her to do in this season of her life. I'm just saying. Now, I'm going to be a little toxic right now. But y'all remember Toni Braxton's video? Just be a man about it. Y'all remember that video? And y'all remember when Dr. Dre showed up, he showed up to her apartment, and when he walked in, he found Q-Tip laid back in Toni Braxton's lap. That's what the hell Sabrina needs to do. When Rich walked in, if her and Calvin are hugging, continue to hold that embrace a little bit longer, sis. Let him sweat a little bit. I'm just saying, that's what I would do. I would do something like that if I was in that season of my life, but I am not, and I have matured. But if I was, let me tell you something. If I'm going to get back at you, oh, baby, I'm messing with your psyche. And I promise my get back game is way better than any man I've ever dealt with, because I want you to think, is she doing this for real? Maybe she not. Maybe she is. Yeah, I want you thinking. I want you going to sleep with me on your mind, and you trying to figure out, is it really reality or is it fallacy? And I'm doing it so well, you just don't know. You don't know what I'm doing, but it is my intent to mess with you mentally and emotionally. Let me move on, because, God has delivered me and I'm not there anymore. But so next we see Penelope, and Penelope kisses Robin. It appears they are in the precinct or whatever, going to check on Jordan. And I really hope that he sets her straight. But I'm not shocked this is happening, because Penelope has been giving it her best shot, okay, when it comes to Robin. And I don't believe that he is that oblivious to her advances. Don't get me wrong. There are times that we can misread the signals. But in this case, Robin knows exactly what Penelope has been doing. I can't be convinced otherwise. I believe he actually enjoys the attention a little bit. However, what I can expect is the writers are going to have Robin play the innocent role, because he's so in love with Andy Barnes that his heart only beats for her, that he can't even fathom another woman wanting him, desiring him, wanting to be with him. Why? Because he's so fixated on Andy Barnes Esquire. Now y'all know I'm being facetious, but the way these writers have been carrying on this season, this is exactly how I'm expecting that to go. Robin's gonna act like he didn't know Penelope was feeling him or wanting to feel him. He gonna act like, well, I what made you think I want? Well, you know what was going on. Don't give me that, Robin. You out here having threesomes and foursomes and then sums, and you mean to tell me you can't, differentiate when this little psychotic bee over here want to give you the best that she got? Man, please. Let's move on. Zack and Fatima. Zack and Fatima are at their kitchen table in front of this damn board for the 30th time this season. Zack either says something is off or something is up, but I guess the writers are going to have them crack the case since, the FBI, the ones who went to school and are trained, can't, figure out who stabbed Gary. Just give me a break. Honestly, I am utterly confused as to why we have seen Zack so much this season. He has done absolutely nothing. There has been no purpose to his presence. And the fact that Zack and Fatima had scenes together that literally could have been cut from the episode screams favoritism at this point. Yes, I said it. It screams favoritism. Now, for those who are going to come cape for Zatima, I don't even mind it. But please tell me the reason, other than favoritism, the purpose for Zack, his board, and his scenes with Fatima this season. And please explain with intelligence and intentionality, because if you give me this second grade response, I'm going to delete your comment. At this point, I'm going to delete the comments. I am utterly confused. I honestly do not know. And when you think about it, if you cut Zack and Fatima scenes, it didn't add anything to the episode. If anything, some of them made them absolutely worse because it made no sense. We have Zack in front of this board almost every episode. Oh my God, something is off. I think, let me find out. What are you talking about? And this is not to put shade on Zack, but you are an ex-con who came up on a stock tip, got some money. Supposedly you have a company. You don't work. You don't do anything to bring money into your household, but you have time to crack a case that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's wild. Like, the purpose of them has been absolutely wild. And it has really pissed me off this season. And I'm like, if you're going to have Zack and Fatima on Sistas, give them something to do. Give Zack something to do other than pretending to be a good father. Give Fatima something to do other than being Andy's assistant / bodyguard / watchdog. Like, please. Let's move on. Andy gets into her car and there's someone in the back seat and they place a cloth around her nose and mouth. It appears to be a woman, just judging by the attire. And I was looking at the skin tone because you can see a little bit of the person's wrist. And this person looks a little too melanated to be Penelope. Could it be Jasmine making a return? Possibly. I don't know. But this, this arm makes me think this person is a little melanated, and maybe it's Jasmine. Maybe it's somebody we don't know. Hell, I don't know. But I don't have time for Andy being kidnapped because I don't have time for everybody worrying about her, trying to figure out where she is. I don't want to spend season 9 in a Where's Waldo situation. Oh, that may be Andy. Oh, it's not. I don't got time for that. We already had to deal with who the hell stabbed Gary for 22 episodes. I don't need another mystery. Okay? I can't do another mystery with Sistas because they don't know how to write it. Mysterious happenings on Sistas needs to be deaded with this Gary case because y'all don't do it right. Y'all don't do it right. So let's just move on. So last we see there's gonna be a showdown between Hudson and Gary. At this point, I don't care. They can both take each other out in this office. As the old folks say, it won't make me no never mind. If Gary stopped breathing, okay. If Hudson starts breathing, who cares? We don't like him. We don't know him. We don't want him. So he can go as well. I just want this season to be over. I just want this season to be over with. This season, I've tried to have fun with it. I believe I have had fun with it. And I thank y'all and all the new subscribers, the new people who have found my channel and they're listening to my old videos and things like that. I appreciate it because sometimes I don't even remember what the hell I say. Sometimes stuff just come out of my mouth and it surprises me. But I do want to thank everybody for being consistent, for continuing to ride with me on this tedious journey called Sistas. And, we got season 9 coming back up. I believe they are scheduled to film within a couple days, season 9. I don't know how long this show is going to be around, but I'm going to try my best to stick it out. Y'all pray for me. And I'm going to pray for y'all because we need it. After this season, baby, we need it. We need to go in our cocoon and retreat because they put us through it by giving us, I don't know what the hell they gave us, but we made it through, y'all. We made it through. That's enough to give ourselves a standing ovation for being committed and consistent and sticking with BET Tyler Perry's Sistas. So, again, thank you guys for listening. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there.